Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So today I just wanted to share with you a brand new Blu-ray that I picked up, and I picked this up from crunchyrollstore.com. And this one here is the NieR Automata version 1.1 volume 2 season 2 anime. So this is the final season of NieR. That was you could watch it on Crunchyroll. It's still available there if anybody wants to check it out. It's I enjoyed the anime. The first season had some mixed reviews, but the second season, volume 2, is like the best season, guys. And here are the contents that it comes with. So product specifications says here. So you guys can just read all the stuff that's here. You got the extras here. Textless opening, textless ending, teaser trailers, and so forth. So I just wanted to mention, FYI, this set here will be most likely like the first volume. So the first volume, it didn't have any special features or anything like that inside the disc. No behind the scenes or behind the making of NieR Automata, like the animation. It was just basically just trailers. I didn't even, I didn't see any commentary or anything like that for the episodes either. All right, guys, so without further ado, I'm gonna unwrap this plastic, be back in a jiffy, and let's see what's inside. I just took the plastic cover off, and this is just the cover of the Blu-ray box here. You can see like a very faint image of a flower or like a white rose in there. And then this was the information sleeve right here in the back. And this here, how much did I pay? So it was around 119 USD on Crunchyroll store in total with shipping. I think shipping ran me about 12 to 15 bucks. And then with the conversion fees and everything, once it shipped out, I paid Canadian. It was around about 195. So yeah, it's a bit on the pricey side, guys, but I mean, physical media it's definitely getting costly, right? So give me a sec here, guys. So I'm just gonna slide this open. The cover box just slides open like that. Nothing in the interior. Then you get an image of 9S here, looks like. So I'm just going to take everything out here. No images. I know for the first volume there were like little numbers everywhere in the inside of the cover. Okay, so we got the actual Blu-rays here. So we got 9S here, and then on the back we got just, I guess, a description of the Blu-rays and what's in there. You guys can pause and just maybe read this if you like. And then I'll just quickly, okay, so we got some art cards sliding out of here. So before I show all the art cards, I'm just going to open up the Blu-ray here. Okay. So here's the interior, the cover, just like a very hard cardboard. And then you got like plastic trays here that hold the discs. So disc 1, and then you got disc 2. And then you got disc 3 there. It's pretty cool. So I'm gonna put that aside there. Then it comes with these booklets here. Before I get to the booklets, comes with, just like volume 1, comes with this gray envelope. It says confidential. So this must be like the decoration disc that it comes with. So it doesn't have any functionality, it's just like a decoration thing. So inside this white sleeve here, it says attention. And then when you open it up, This is what it says in the inside. This replica disc is for decorative purposes only. This disc does not contain recorded video or audio. Please do not insert it into a player. This may cause the player to malfunction. Okay, there you go, guys. So here is the replica disc right here. So it's just a transparent, whoops. Give me 1 sec here. So just a transparent image. It looks like a 9S. And then you see some very small writing or print in there. I think it's just like a bunch of numerics. I think it says A2, 2B, 9S. Just continuously row for row for row. That's all it really is. Okay, so I'm gonna put that back, guys. And then we're gonna take a look next at the booklets. Okay, so we got the first book here. So we got just like images of like, looks like a tree branch with some leaves here. On the back, the same deal here. Elements of NieR Automata version 1.1 volume 2, that's what it says. So essentially it just goes into story and key animation, different chapters they'll tell you can read about. There's interviews with the staff here. Yoko Taro. So yeah, guys, you're not going to be able to, you won't have like any video featurettes inside the Blu-ray, so you're going to have to get it in the limited edition booklet here. So you'll have interviews with different staff. You guys can take a look here. You got like a nice image of 2B and 9S. Story and key animation elements. So I won't go through every single page, but just enough to give you an idea. The art behind it. And you can see like an image of A2 there. 2B. And then you see, I think that's Pascal up there. More images. So there you go, and then we've got a nice image of A2 over here, staff interview section. So the second half of the book, primarily focusing on interviews here. Pretty straightforward, guys. There you guys have it. Okay, and then on to the last booklet. So the last booklet here, you got an image of, I believe this is Pod 042, that might be on there. Here's the back. You see another angle of Pod 042 there. Pods Records 002. Okay. So this is basically the Pods records of Androids 2B, 9SA2, Pod 042, and Pod 153. And then, okay, so it looks like maybe like a data records of different characters that the pods have. Okay, so it basically gives you a description of all the characters. That's all it is. So the pods, data banks, A2. Okay, this is pretty cool. The Commander White, different Yorha soldiers. Okay. And then, is that Lily there? Okay, so basically just goes into description of all the characters, guys. That's all it is. Pretty, pretty awesome to have that in there. And then we're gonna take a look at the art cards, guys. Give me 1 second here. So it comes with 3 art cards. So I get these two mixed up all the time, but first one is, I believe, Devila or Popola. I mean, they are twins, but I always get these two mixed up. And then the other twin, Devila or Popola or Devila, whichever. I mean, the art looks really nice. I like it a lot. Nothing on the back here. Oh, okay. So silly, it's right on the back here, Devila. Right here. Yeah, that's Devila. And then with the straight bangs, that's Popola, most likely. There you go. I really like the addition of these art cards. And lastly, who could forget? A2. Really nice. So she's doing this dynamic sword wielding type pose. Really nice. And there you have it, guys. I mean, my overall thoughts, I'm happy with this, you know. For me, when it comes to physical media like my Blu-rays, I have to be somewhat of a completionist. Like when it comes to a series, you know, I have to, you know, unless, you know, it's a series I really don't care for, you know, then I've made a mistake before of buying series where I don't complete it. But when it comes to my anime series, I always like to be a completionist with that. So I do recommend watching this, guys. If you have finished the game, you know, it is just, you know, there are elements in here that are different enough that's still worth the watch. For example, the difference between this and the anime, for any of you guys, if you guys are interested, is that for the anime in particular, like, you know, A2, her relationship, it fleshes out her relationship with Pascal in the second season. The second volume, this one here, and also fleshes out her relationship with alien life forms. You know, there's a scene that I thought was pretty funny where it was like an episode where she was looking after babysitting alien life forms, which is, I really like those extra fleshed out type backstories, you know. It really does make the difference. I mean, it's just minute stuff. However, everything in the end is essentially the same as the game, but there's stuff in between, there are differences. So it doesn't really veer too far off. Overall, it's still worth the watch. I would say second season is definitely worth the watch. If you guys want to, like, you know, you want to hightail it and you don't want to watch the first season, because the first season is very, you know, I would say it's very, it's like almost like a carbon copy of the game, I would say, for the most part. But second season is definitely where things start to, you know, change up a little bit. And like I mentioned earlier, you guys can watch this on Crunchyroll if you guys are not interested in picking up the Blu-ray. And no, there are no standard editions of this Blu-ray, only limited edition. And you can only pick this limited edition up on Crunchyroll store because it's strictly exclusive to their store only. So you will not be able to pick this up on Amazon or anywhere else. I mean, you can go on eBay, but why overpay when you can get it for retail price? All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. I'll be back again soon with more physical media reviews. And until next time, peace.